Alright, welcome everyone to another Magi basic guides to how to outmaneuver and how to actually defend yourself while looking for the blue lever or trying to escape the actual tomb. So anyways, so we are here, we finally got our evidence, we know it's a Necreph the Shadow, so of course as always guys, you guys should know this. Go ahead and pick the name and then push the big red button. Now always remember that for shadows, always pick the right gear in order for you to deal with them. So once opening the door, always turn off every single light that you ever have. I mean your headlamps, your flashlights, torches. Always remember to get them. Alright, so now let's talk about Necreph the Shadow. So basically, Necreph the Shadow is one of those Magi's that, when it comes to maneuverability, it's really challenging, depending on each game, each scenarios. Basically, if you kind of look at the actual research notes on the top right corner, teleportation, he does a lot of teleportation, especially if he's trying to hunt. So we'll kind of talk more once we start getting more to the map. Always be aware, yes, when you maneuver around the actual tomb, I'm just going to look up so I don't really look in this direction. Always remember to don't be sprinting around with him as well. Even though your lights are not on, he can't really see you, but in some ways it's more safer to kind of not sprint, especially when he's right next to you. If he's in front of you, then of course it'll be more of a different matter. Best way to do is to always look down and do not stare at him. Staring at him will actually aggro him as well, so always look down when he's looking at you. Usually it'll only take a few seconds. In some ways, sometimes if he does continue to stand in place the same time as you look down, just kind of look down and walk backwards slightly, and a lot of times he'll just teleport somewhere else. So always listen for the chains. The chains will actually help guide you to where you need to go or where his located position is. So that'll be kind of key factors. You cannot hide. Yes, you can hide, so it's always keep in the move, but like I said, don't over sprint yourself out here. The best way is just to do a casual walk to outmaneuver around the map while he's on the hunt mode. So just a couple things, guys. For me, I'm really comfortable with using the tablet. Don't forget, guys, if you do buy the tablet, always remember to upgrade it as far as getting the night vision, and the more you upgrade it, the more clear the night picture is. I think the third one would still be kind of blurry and not in high range as my one, but this is the fully upgraded tablet, so I was able to kind of see way better. So I would say the tablet would be one of your secondary key features in order to upgrade when dealing with the shadow. So I was gonna make sure that my toggle sprint is not on. So right now I'm on the walk mode. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and maneuver through. You could actually see him there, so like I said, just look down, crouch if you want, and then kind of listen for his chains. When maneuver when maneuvering with him, always hug the walls, because when he always ports like right in the middle in the opening, especially like connecting rooms. Like these, like if you look in the ground, you have like these stones like this. So I would probably call that connecting room. So a lot of times when he ports, it's like he ports like openings right in the middle all the time. So if you hug the walls, in some ways you'll kind of avoid him a little bit better. So as you saw earlier, he ported right in front of me, so it's just a quick reaction. Crouch down, look down, and just kind of wait it out. There's no rush with the shadow, so always take it cautiously when you maneuver through the actual maps. Always try your best to maneuver to sections. The stairs will actually make more noise when you do steps, even though you're walking. So always kind of remember something like that. If he ports behind you, it's okay. You can continue moving forward. The main thing is just don't stare at him. And that is the one main thing, you gotta try your best not to. So like I said, we're hugging the walls. He's right in front of me, so just go ahead and look down, crouch, listen for the chains, and then you kind of dim down so we know this is a good time to move. So go ahead and move. If you hear him, just kind of slightly look while looking down to kind of see his location and move away. You just want him to keep guessing where you're at as you keep on going along, trying to find where the blue lever is. Right now we're just kind of going through one half of the map so far right now, from the relic room. Sometimes it's super hard to find the blue lever, so always keep on every room you check. Always look in the dark off the night vision, because sometimes it's easier to see the blue light off the lever. It's really hard to kind of distinguish blue lever with the night vision, so always keep looking in the dark just for the blue lights. Sometimes if you're playing with a group, always remind your team. Sometimes they might forget to turn off their headlamps, and usually sometimes it happens. Always remind them, because there's gonna be times when your team is trying to maneuver around as well, and if they pass you and they have a headlamp on, there's gonna be times that the shadow will aggro in that position, and if you're still crouched down waiting for the shadow to move away, he automatically is just gonna port to that location where you both are, and once he hits you with his path away, you're pretty much dead. And it does kind of leave a feeling that, oh crap, I just killed one of my friends. I mean, it's funny, but as far as having all your friends survive together, that'll be like some things to not to do. So always remember to remind your team if they have headlamps, lights on, torches on, and whatnot. So it does get some time to get used to it. Sometimes just staring at just this one little area with the night vision, but once you kind of keep using it's not so bad actually. You just gotta keep remembering to just keep looking up, look at the screen, look up again, as you keep looking for the lever. So the Shadow will, at some points, if you have a full team, he's just gonna keep on moving to pretty much everybody's locations. So that's why it's really good to spread out. Have one person stay in the relic room, and other people spread out to other locations on the map. That would actually help speed up the game. If you do have everyone in one location, then it's gonna kind of be hard to maneuver, especially with the Shadow teleporting all over the place. So always spread out as much as you can, and it's not just the Shadow. You should do it for pretty much every single Magi that you play with. So because pretty much is like, the less time that you stay in the map, the higher success with your team surviving. But like I said, I'm playing solo, so it gets kind of tedious as far as time. But yeah, it's just, it is what it is. Always remember, when crouching, your character will have a sound of extra 2 steps. So if you're dealing with Magi's with hearing and whatnot, they'll hear it, i.e. Deacon and whatnot. So like I said, we'll do a guide with Deacon sometime. So there are times when the blue lever would be an entrance. That would be the really, really awesome time to have it. But always remember to look, for every room you go in, just look back, because there are times when the lever is actually like right in the edge. So always remember to look back to see what's around. That's a red lever. So since he's behind me, like I said, you'll be able to just walk. I mean, you can toggle sprint and whatnot. Totally up to you. If he's pretty much like spawning right on one of your teammates, and you should be okay. But there's not a set time and how long he's be next to one of your teammates. So just be aware. Oh, there's a lever right here. Alright. So always remember, guys, best way to take a picture of the Shadow, it will be right in the entrance. So basically, what happens is, if you do take a picture next to him, like really close, he will charge at you. So always remember to take a picture in a safe distance. It happened to like a bunch of people before. They would take a picture like instantly, and the Shadow will teleport to you and kill you. So always remember that would be the best location if you need to take a picture of him for the objective. Sometimes to bring him to the location where you're at in entrance, just go ahead and turn your light on. But for instance, he's right here. Take a picture and step back. Just always remember to stay close to this edge right here. If you need to bring him, just turn your light on and then he'll welcome. And you'll see him like standing right in front of you. And of course the best way to know is your light starts to blink, so that kind of tells you like he's nearby. So just kind of wait. If you really need to bring him out, just kind of get close to the edge and then he will come at the location. And then just go ahead and take a picture from there. So alright, and we have survived the actual onslaught. So yeah guys, so you know, I do want to say thank you guys for tuning in, you know, watching this basic guide, how to deal with the Shadow, Necreph. So we did post our other video with Ulfris. So if you haven't watched the Ulfris one, you know, please do be in my Forewarned playlist to check it out. We also have, you know, other videos, other solo guides I have as well as far as Forewarned. If you have not followed me, I do live streams on Twitch, so you can actually catch me at twitch.tv/darkseraphim808, and my Twitter is at seraphim808, pretty much on that one. So yeah, pretty much you know, you can catch me on Twitch for those live Forewarned streams. So anyways guys, you know, hopefully this will help you navigate through the Shadow, raising your success rate on that. And I hope to see you on my live streams, and you know, take care, have a blessed day, and check you guys out later.